I want to let you know that most of the people that are calling for this protest are criminals, bandits, illegal miners, armed robbers, and unemployed youths who want to seize the opportunity to break people's shops and carry their property.
Breaking news. Nigerian police declares anybody calling for nationwide protest a criminal and bandit. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 16th of July 2024, and I have a very important video and information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people, the police of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has openly, publicly, and unequivocally labeled anybody calling for a peaceful and nationwide protest a criminal, bandits, illegal miners, terrorists, or any kind of names that you can never imagine. This one is not a propaganda. At least you have seen the beginning. So I'm going to be playing the full video for you. And of course, it's not going to end there. I will be coming live this very evening to dissect the full information. So make sure that you are tuned in. And the time is going to be between 7 to 8 p.m. Biafran time. Make sure that you tune in on our main and official YouTube platform, which is Biafra Uniting Capital Letter. That is where Eba Wakoyana Bottle this very evening. That is where it will be happening this very evening, where the zoo police has warned, not just warning, but labeled anybody, including the likes of Showore, including all of them who are calling for nationwide protests. The zoo police has said that they are all criminals and bandits. And of course, you have seen how they know criminals. The government of the zoo and its security has come to believe and finalize that anybody who calls for a peaceful demonstration is a criminal. That is the means. They have defined a means of fishing out criminals. The best and the only way to fish out criminals nowadays in the zoo is when you say we want to have a peaceful demonstration. That means you are a criminal. As far as the zoo is concerned, that is to show you the timidity. That is to show you how ignorant they are. They know nothing about law. They don't care about your human rights. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about anything concerns the citizens, the masses. The only thing they care for is their own stomach, get the money from the oil, share it in Asorok, let all the political juggernauts get their own shares. That's all. That is all they care for. Not you, not me. That is the reason why we have said, no Biafran man. I said, I want you to read my lips. No Biafran man is allowed to join this useless protest. Nobody. As long as you are from Biafra land, you are not permitted. You are not allowed. It is banned and banned for good. We are not Nigerians, and we are not in support of any protest whatsoever to better the zoo. We are not in support of it. No Biafra man is allowed to join any zoo protest. Not here, not now, not tomorrow, not ever. It happened during the NSAS, and we were at the receiving end of it. Go and count the number of people that were massacred in Lekki Toll Gate. 70% of them were Biafrans. Now, check how many casualties you have in the north. The last time I checked, there was no any casualty in the north. Now, apart from Lekki Toll Gate, where are the next places that massacre took place during the NSAS? They all took place here in Biafra land. Are you talking about Obi Igbo massacre? It was during the NSAS. Are you talking about the Abakaliki massacre? It was during the NSAS. What about Olu? What about Owerri? What about Oka and Onitsha? These were all done by the Nigerian police during the NSAS protest, and the Igbos, especially Igbos, were at the receiving end of it. So we have banned it. What about those that their shops and businesses were vandalized? They were all Igbos. We have said Biafrans are not involved in any of your useless protests. Go ahead and do your protests as long as you are a Nigerian. Do your protests. We are not involved. We are fighting for freedom, and that is where we stand. That is our stand. Any other thing, because of course protests mean to be, better the lives of the people. Protest is targeted at bad governance. So let those who are believing in the zoo carry out the protest. We do not believe in the zoo. We believe in Biafra. We want to be free. So we are not involved in anything that has to do with Nigerian protest. So every Biafran man must understand this. So I'm going to release the video once again, just briefly for you to watch once again, but the full video will be played and analyzed during my live broadcast this very evening. Make sure that you tuned in between 7 to 8 p.m. Biafran time. Please don't miss it. Thank you, my people. Tosalo Numozia as you watch the video and make it go viral.
If there is instability, you are likely to be affected by it more than any other person too. You are the ones that have something at stake that you can lose when there is crisis. I'm calling you to address you based on the issues that are currently going on. That is the plan by some people to embark on indefinite strike. I want to say that the idea is ill-informed, more especially in Zamfara State. We are suffering from bandit attacks in the villages. So if the cities that remain now are shut, that means the whole society is shut. I want to let you know that most of the people that are calling for these protests are criminals, bandits, illegal miners, armed robbers, and unemployed youths who want to seize the opportunity to break people's shops and carry their property. So, in essence, if we join this strike in Zamfara State, we are worsening the situation. What we need now in Zamfara is synergy between the armed forces, the civil populace, to see how we can restore normalcy, not anything that will aggravate the situation. If you are a Muslim, you know, and in the Bible also it is there. In the Holy Quran, God said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu, adi'u Allah wa adi'u Rasul wa ulil amri minkum. Fa in tanazatun fi shay'in faradduhu ila Allah wa rasulihi. In kuntum tu'minuna billahi wa yawmil akhir, zalika khairun wa ahsanu ta'wila. Leadership comes from God. That's what the Quran is saying. And it is mandatory for us to obey God and obey our leaders. If you do anything that affects government, probably if you don't understand what is the meaning of government, government means the people, not anybody else. So if you are planning anything against government, you are planning something big against the entire society. Because the government is constituted by the people, and it is the populace that elected the government to be what it is. We have to obey our leaders. Is a call by God Almighty. If there is anything we can do to them, is to advise them where they go wrong. We advise them to change the way they do things. And more so, let me be very frank with you. The issue of hunger in this country is not caused by government. Last year, bandits all over northern Nigeria refused to allow 85% of our farmers access to their farms. So tell me how food will be available when farmers did not go to produce it. This year, the same 87% of the farmers are now back to their farms. Bandits in so many places are repentant. Some of them have been killed. Some of them are looking for ways to surrender.